with 0 interest for 72 months or $2,500 cash back. Shop buyatoyota.com for more deals, including RAV4 with 0% APR financing. Or find a great selection of trucks and SUVs. Celebrate the 4th with a great Toyota. Just ask a friend who drives one. Toyota, let's go places.
We've got breaking news in Howard County tonight. Police are on the scene of a serious one-car crash in Columbia. News Chopper 7 now flying over the scene along I-95 South near Route 100, where several lanes had to be shut down. 2 patients were taken off to trauma centers. No word right now, at least, on their conditions or what led up to that crash. But we'll stay on that story. So stay with us here at ABC7 and WJLA.com. We'll have breaking news updates for you.
And now to our other top story tonight. It is a terrifying question that enters many minds in the aftermath of a tragedy. What would I do if it happened to me?
Tonight, a free session on what to do if you're caught in a mass shooting. The active shooter training held in Hyattsville was designed to make people feel more prepared in the event of an emergency. Tom Rousey now live with the lessons that were taught there tonight. Tom?
Well, you know, Leon, Hyattsville here is still a fairly small town, not a place you would expect a mass shooting. But folks I talked to tonight said in this day and age, these can happen anywhere. So at that police department over there tonight, they learned the best thing to do if they ever find themselves in such a situation.
We're living in a real scary time.
Tonight, Hyattsville police encouraged the dozens who came to turn fear into action. With the Orlando massacre, Turkey, and even the false alarm in the morning at Joint Base Andrews on residents' minds, they were eager to learn new things about how to react to a mass shooter.
That you can kick drywall out to get to safety from another room. Never thought of that.
A lot of times when things actually happen to people, you don't think, you freeze.
That's the most important thing. Don't freeze. You're not helpless, and you can get through this.
Those who came learned the first thing to do?
Get out as quickly as you can.
But that's not always possible, so you can also barricade doors. But if that doesn't work, it's time for the final option, fight.
And they're going to cause you harm, injury, or death, then by all means fight with everything you have.
We should not have to go through this, but it's the day we live in. So I appreciate the training.
Now, Sergeant Mike Rudinsky, who you heard from in the story there, says a lot of times when people can't get out of a building, they hide. He says that can be a good option, but you've got to remember sometimes people hide behind things that are not bulletproof. He says it's just very important to think in advance, what would I do if I was ever in a mass shooting situation? Reporting live tonight in Hyattsville in Prince George's County, I'm Tom Rousey, ABC 7 News.
All right, thank you, Tom. Valuable information there. A miscommunication about a different drill sent Joint Base Andrews into lockdown this morning. There were reports about a possible active shooter there at the medical center, and that led to tense moments and evacuations. But it all turns out that to be a false alarm. The so-called gunman was actually base security. There was added confusion because all of this just happened to happen before a planned active shooter drill there on the base. There was no threat, and officials say their response was out of an abundance of caution.
Well, developing now, police say they have caught the man who murdered 3 people in District Heights last week. Lawrence Rogers Jr., now accused of shooting 5 people, killing 3 of them. Earlier this week, police released this surveillance footage right here, and it shows the suspect walking through the neighborhood with a gun. The victims who were killed range from 50 to 60 years old. So the big question tonight is the motive, and that remains under investigation.
And outside this evening, temperatures have not really cooled off that much. In fact, look at that, 76 degrees here in the 11 o'clock hour. Clouds are rolling in, humidity is creeping up, and tomorrow will be a warm and muggy day as you make your way out tomorrow morning. Could be a little bit of patchy fog to start off through the afternoon, mid and upper 80s. Could be a couple of showers or thunderstorms through the evening. The good news is once that moves out, the weekend looking good. But what about the 4th? We'll touch on that in a bit. Back to you.
Okay, Brian, thank you. And in the wake of this month's terrorist attacks in Orlando and in Turkey, the National Park Service is stepping up security for the July 4th fireworks. If you plan to come down to the National Mall on the 4th, you are barred from bringing a lot of things. They include this: guns, alcohol, marijuana, glass containers, and also drones. Park Service police will be out in force.
Along the National Mall here, our daily security presence is always robust. However, if you've been here for one of our large-scale